Hello everyone, Vincent Weird here, and I am here with yet another countdown about Mario Kart 8. Today I will be going over my top 16 favorites for Mario Kart 8's DLC Grand Prix tracks. This list was pretty hard to make because all of the tracks were pretty great. Also, please keep in mind that this is my opinion and my opinion only, and that I will be rating these tracks by its design, details, difficulty, and music. Because this top 16 is focused on the DLC tracks, Nitro and Retro tracks will not be in this countdown. So without further ado, let's get on this list. Number 16. Oh boy, another ice track. Like we needed another one. Ice Ice? What kind of name is that? Anyway, Ice Outpost is just a random ice track. At first, I thought this track wouldn't be really that bad, but after playing on it for a while, I changed my mind 100%. And I was like, nope, ain't gonna do it. The two paths can really screw you up either way. You always bump into a wall, and it can really screw up your skills. And let me just say that the shortcuts suck. Every time I attempt a shortcut, I either fall off and Lakitu has to get me, or I just, nail it sometimes. I don't know. The track is twisty, the track feels barren, and the music doesn't fit in one bit. Overall, this track is a major disappointment. Number 15. Okay, time for an even more twisty track. Dragon Driftway is just... Ugh. The amount of twistiness in this track is just so bad that I always either hit a wall, go off-road, or fall off. I can see why they made it twisty. It's like you're on an actual dragon's body because the dragon is slithering in the air and whatnot, I don't know. I don't hate the track that much. There's some stuff that make it have a cool atmosphere. The details and the background are pretty nice, and the fact that you're driving God's mouth makes me give kudos. The music is pretty good as well. The guitar sounds awesome. Overall, Dragon Driftway is pretty mediocre. Number 14. You guys probably saw this one coming. Excitebike Arena. When DLC Pack 1 just came out, I loved the feel on this track. But after playing on it for over a year now, it feels a bit barren. I mean, all you do in this track is just land tricks and do a couple of turns. Yeah, that's it. I do like all the Excitebike references though. The stadium, the mud spots on the road, the starting line has Excitebike on it. I mean, references galore. I also like that there is a statue of an 8-bit Excitebike character. That's how much I like these references. Other than the references, the track still feels barren. The music sounds good too. I love the retro theme Nintendo added to it. Other than that, Excitebike Arena is pretty mediocre and okay. Number 13. This track was bad on the GameCube, and don't even remind me of the DS remake. But take a look at what we have here on the Wii U. GCN Baby Park and Mario Kart 8 was really unexpected. This was one of the two tracks that were leaked from the game files. Now on with the track itself. The track still keeps its simple oval shape, nothing special about that. But they tilted the track so that the entire track is in anti-gravity. Not only that, but instead of stationary item boxes, they move on their own. And the background is just so chaotic. The items still bounce around, so it's really a high chance of getting hit by something. There's so much stuff going on with the track, it's not even funny. The music sounds pretty chaotic as well. Everything on this track is chaotic. Overall, this is a chaotic course, I just said that. But with its small design, it deserves the number 13 spot on my list. Number 12. GCN Yoshi Circuit for Mario Kart Double Dash is just your normal circuit track, but it's shaped like the outline of a Yoshi. The track design is, like I said, a Yoshi, but with all of the turns you have to make, it's pretty twisty. Especially the area with the scales and stuff. The details on this track are great. The trees make this track beautiful and vibrant. Not only that, but instead of the boots at the start of the track being a rock, it's now a harbor town. I like how Mario Kart 8 makes old tracks look a bit better. The music sounds good too. GCN Yoshi Circuit is overall generic and pretty fun, and it deserves the number 12 spot on my list. Number 11. I don't 100% hate Wild Woods. Just let me explain. This track is beautiful and very vibrant, yes, but the track is just way too short. I can finish a lap in 200cc in about 30 seconds. Maybe 40, it depends. This track should have been longer. The track is a little twisty, but it's not really a bad thing, even though it has to be pointed out. The Shy Guy Village is also pretty cool. The music sounds very amazing, but the front-running beats. Why are there front-running beats? Why are there front-running beats in a 5/4 note song? Ugh. Other than that, Wild Woods is pretty good. Number 10. This was another track that was leaked from the game's files. Super Bell Subway is a pretty decent track, to say the least. I mean, it has some references to Super Mario 3D World, for crying out loud. There's a fountain with a cat bell on top, there's a cat bell on the starting line, and some other stuff. Other than that, there's more stuff going on in this track. There are food courts, pretty cool. Trains, I like trains, and more. Speaking of the trains, they move way too slow. If they went a little faster, this track would be higher on this list. The track itself is a little twisty and tight, so it's kind of hard to navigate through it with the trains and those ticket things at the beginning. The music is also pretty cool. It brings a throwback to the original Super Mario Bros. Overall, this track is pretty good. Number 9. When I first heard that The Legend of Zelda was crossing over to Mario Kart 8, I flipped out. And then I saw Hyrule Circuit. This track looks very vibrant and colorful. The big catch here is obviously the castle. I mean, seriously, seeing that at the beginning of the track looks incredible. But I wish that the interior of the castle was larger. But the cool part about the castle is obviously the shortcut with the sword inside the castle. You activate 3 crystals, a sound effect plays, and you jump and touch a sword. It's so cool just doing that. But the track is super duper extra scooper twisty, so expect bumping in the wall for about 5 times. This track is just great, but honestly, I would have preferred Skyloft. Number 8. I hated Wario's Gold Mine on the Wii. It was so hard that it was very ugh. But this remake was released, and I love it. This track is so much better in Mario Kart 8. The anti-gravity was done well in the mine section. Instead of getting injured by the Mario Karts, you instead get a boost from them thanks to the anti-gravity. The ambiance of the track has also been changed to make it feel like an actual gold mine area. I like it. But this remake still keeps some of the challenge from the Wii, so yeah. The music is also improved as well. I like the banjo and stuff. Wii Wario's Gold Mine is a very good remake, and it deserves the number 8 spot on my list. Number 7. And here is yet another track that was leaked. 3DS Neo Bowser City. In Mario Kart 7, this track didn't have that much variety in color. It felt completely black. But now in Mario Kart 8, it's a whole lot better. The entire look of the track has been changed completely. It feels like a neon track more than it does a normal one. I also love the new background. Seeing those cool futuristic buildings gives me a strange feeling of determination. I also love the new look for the rain. It actually kind of breaks the fourth wall because it's raining on the screen as well. The music sounds completely the same, but there's an added electric guitar in some parts. 3DS Neo Bowser City was a huge improvement for Mario Kart 7, and it deserves the number 7 spot. Number 6. On the GBA, this track was a classic. A land filled with ribbon and presents to your heart's desire. But now on Mario Kart 8, this track is incredible. They really outdid themselves with remaking GBA Ribbon Road. Instead of the track being in the land of gifts, you're now in a child's bedroom. And I have to say, it was a great idea. Not only that, but the ribbon is now 3 colors instead of 1. Red, green, and blue, all of which having their own theme from the Mario series. The blue area is my favorite part of the track because the track waves like an actual ribbon. There are also 2 shortcuts at that area, but they are pretty difficult to perform. The music also sounds very improved, and sounds like a surfer song instead of a happy, joyful song. It fits the remake a lot. Overall, this track is a blast. Number 5. Show me your move! Mute City is a fantastic track in Mario Kart 8. The track is literally inspired by F-Zero's Mute City. I mean, it has a bunch of references. Futuristic buildings in the background, which are so freaking cool. Those power boost pads on the road, which you get coins from. And a bunch of boost pads on the road. This track contains so much F-Zero, it literally hurts. And the music. Oh, I had a fulfilling amount of determination with this music. This track is amazing. I love it. I love F-Zero. I love Mute City. So yeah. But do you know what I like more than Mute City? Knowledge. Number 4. Oh, sorry. So, Big Blue. It's big. It's blue. Thank me later. Number... Okay. Let's talk about this track. Let's talk about Big Blue right here. Alright, so... we finally get another 3-section track. The last 2 were pretty amazing, but this one is great. The amount of F-Zero in this track just hurts more. This track is very vibrant since the second section is in a tropical area. It feels very nice just driving through it. It's very amazing. Also in that section there's a shortcut that you can perform, but you have to do it in 150 or 200cc. But it's pretty easy. So, the third section though, oh man, you are just going skyward and driving up into that UFO thing. Yeah, I don't even know what that UFO thing is called, but it's very cool. In the start of the third section, you're upside down, and then 2 paths, and then more shortcuts, and blah. Alright, UFO thing, yep. The music here is just amazing. I really love it. Overall, Big Blue is just a great track, and I love it, and it deserves the number 4 spot on my list. Number 3. Animal Crossing. Finally, you can sit back and relax from all of that insane racing on a nice, beautiful village. Animal Crossing is just that place. So yeah, Animal Crossing. I love the Animal Crossing franchise, and I was so glad they added a track based off of it in Mario Kart 8. It really fits in with the game. The track design is very decent and short, but it's enough to satisfy me. The details are just amazing. The amount of shine and detail is phenomenal. The big catch on this track is the change of seasons. There's spring, summer, fall, and winter. My personal favorite is autumn because it has the best feel. The music on this track is just beautiful. I love it. Animal Crossing is amazing overall. Number 2. This was another classic on the GBA. GBA Cheeseland. I really love this track. The entire track is made out of cheese. It can't get any better than that. Unless it's a Rainbow Road. Anyway, GBA Cheeseland is very nostalgic, and I was so hype when it was announced for Mario Kart 8. The track is a little twisty, but I can nail it perfectly with my GBA skills. There are so many cheese-related stuff on this track as well. There's cheese blocks, cheese pizzas, cheese canyons, I mean it just goes on. The Bowsers have also been replaced with Chain Chomps. It was really nice to seeing the Chain Chomps again since we last saw them in Mario Kart Wii. The shortcuts on this track are also good as well. The music is very cool and awesome. The saxophone guy is really digging the music. Overall, Cheeseland is a blast. So I guess you can call it very cheesy. I need friends. But what's better than GBA Cheeseland? Knowledge? No, you probably already know. But if you don't, let's find out. Number 1. SNES Rainbow Road. I love this track. I had to put it at number 1, no matter how many times in a row it was used in multiple games. Now, on to the track. This remake is mind-blowing. The track has been made to look like a neonish track, and I love it. The background also changed from space to a big grassy area. Also, just seeing the big moon in the background gives me so much determination. The track is also a bit bigger since we're dealing with 12 racers instead of 8. I also love how the thwomps look now. They glow very greatly and slam down on the road with cool rings going around them as they fall, and they make the track wave. Honestly, it's actually pretty easier to land the tricks on the waves in this version. SNES Rainbow Road is just fantastic, and I love it. Did you like my list? Or nah? Leave a like if you liked, or disliked if you hate my opinion. Leave a comment on what your favorite DLC tracks are. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more. I'm Weir signing off. Peace out. Bye.